The election results operation centre in KZN is ready for the upcoming elections. That's according to Ntombifuthi Masinga, KZN's provincial electoral officer. The centre officially opened today.
We are sitting in a very comfortable space as a province in terms of operational readiness. I always say for an election, you basically need three things. You need ballot papers, you need the election material, which arrives at stations on time, you need staff that knows what they are doing, and you need voters. You'll have an election. Everything else that happens outside of that is supporting those three main activities. In terms of readiness in the province, we've recruited all the staff, but you can never say you are done with recruitment. Up until yesterday, we were still receiving resignations because we use most of the time, 80% of the staff that we use is unemployed. And if somebody gets a job in the intervening period, they are not going to wait for elections, they're going to go take a job. So we never are going to be sitting at 100%. If it happens, we know by the end of the day we'll be at 99.98. It never happens. But we are comfortable that at least the three main people at the voting station, that sector is quite stable because that is not reserved for the unemployed. Voting stations, we are lucky in that we signed lease agreements with landlords in preparation for the first registration weekend last year in November, and we've been working with the same voting stations since then. In terms of connectivity, we are happy to report that through ICASA, they have managed to get the 56 voting stations that we were worried about in this province connected through working with the different cell phone network providers. In terms of ballot papers, I know this is a pet subject for the Premier in particular. We are not going to run out of ballot papers, Premier. We are printing for 100% of the people, of the 5.7 million people on our voters roll. Over and above that, for every voting district, we are rounding off to the nearest 100.